Antonia?
Hi, Christina.
Hey,
Lovely to speak to you from London.
cool.
Congratulations. I've just been reading about your new tour, Come On Over and Do Something.
Yes.
Can you tell me about the initiative behind this and how you became involved?
Well, we took a single from my album to intertwine the Come On Over Do Something project. It's something that I'm really excited about. It's kind of like a youth empowerment project which people can get involved in. Helping out your own community in whatever issue. You can pick your own issue of what you want to deal with, whether it be racism, domestic violence, and child abuse, which I'm personally interested in, helping out the environment, just many, many different things that there's a whole list if you check on to Christina-A.com for more information, and also Levi.com, where the sponsors of my tour, Sears and Levi's, will be giving away $500 grants to 50 winners who enter to start their own projects in getting things going in their own community. So I'm really excited about being involved with this.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Is it important for you to be a role model? And in being so, what pressures does that place on you?
Well, being a role model is kind of a tricky thing. I mean, of course, if I can inspire young kids in any way to go out and do things for positive reasons, this project being one of the things that I'm trying to get involved in helping young people that look up to me to do something positive. If they make their own goals and set their own dreams because of what they see I've accomplished, then that's amazing. But not everybody is going to agree with everything I do. So, I mean, in any case, I just have to follow my own heart and do what I think is right. But, I'm going to express myself artistically sometimes, and not the whole world will agree with that. Do you know what I mean? So it kind of puts you in an awkward situation, but just trying to do what you think is right is what's going to keep me going. So.
Yeah, no, that's important. That's important. So, that's the American tour. Where can the rest of the world catch up with you?
The rest of the world. Well, I definitely make stops out there in Europe, many different places. Over the past year, I've gone out there quite a bit, and to Asia, and to promote different singles. My new single, "I Turn to You," I'll be out there very soon, out there promoting. But as far as a whole, full-out European tour, we have yet to do that, but it will definitely be done in the future. I'm really excited about doing that as well.
Yeah, because people are desperate to see more of you out here.
Oh, totally. I'd love to go.
But tell me about the latest single, "I Turn to You," and what it's about.
"I Turn to You" is a song which can, I think, relate to anybody in any situation. I mean, it's a song about turning to the one who's always there for you in your time of need. In my case, it's kind of like a song devoted to my mom. I think the video kind of portrays that as well, being a mother-daughter sort of relationship. And, it can be boyfriend-girlfriend oriented, a spiritual song. So I think it's a song that everybody can kind of relate to, and it's a feel-good song. So I'm happy that I'm releasing a ballad now.
You mentioned the video there. Tell me a bit more about the idea behind that and the storyline.
Well, I guess in the video, I'm kind of, this is the first time I actually don't have a lead guy in the video, which is cool. I'm kind of independent in being the illustrator of the video, kind of like the person telling the story a little bit. We have a mother-daughter situation, actors portraying that, the mother and daughter sort of get into an argument, as many do. She leaves the house, gets into a car wreck. She has to turn to her mom in her time of need. So it's kind of cool. I think young people especially can relate to that.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you're so busy, but I hear you're actually making time to make a Spanish language album as well. What's that about?
Absolutely. I'm actually here in Miami right now recording the entirety of my Spanish record. It's something that I've always really, really wanted to do. It should have a fall release date, and it will include songs from my debut album, translated over Genie in a Bottle, Por Siempre Tú, being I Turn to You, Genio Atrapado, Genie in a Bottle. So classic boleros, certain duets. It's going to be really, really fun. And it'll all come about, the release date being fall, a Christmas album following that, and then, of course, heading out on tour with Destiny's Child, too. So it's going to be fun.
Gosh.
A lot of projects.
Have you always been passionate about doing sort of a Spanish album, and why is it important for you to do this?
Well, I mean, I grew up in my house sort of hearing it being spoken. I used to sing in Spanish when I was younger. My parents got divorced and I didn't quite hear it as much anymore. I'm really wanting to explore that part of me more now. My father being from Ecuador, it's really a cool thing for me to be able to get into it right now, with the record label behind me who will support this, and being able to work out of Miami with Rudy Perez, the producer. It's a really fun project for me, and it's going really great. So it's combining sort of an R&B salsa all in one. It's a whole different feel, and Christina Aguilera fans, have something completely new to totally new side of me to see.
Really exciting, really exciting. So, are there any other collaborations on the album? Anyone you're working with?
On the Spanish record?
Yeah.
Well, we have a Puerto Rican artist, Luis Fonsi, who is an amazing vocalist. He's a new voice. Alejandro Sanz is also doing a duet with me as well. He's really, really talented. I'm excited about that. He's very, very cute as well. And then I've got on the Christmas record, I'm actually working with one of my idols, Etta James, my favorite blues singer. We're doing a blues Christmas song together, Merry Christmas Baby. And after that, in January, I start recording the follow-up to my debut, my second album. So these two in between will be projects for now, along with the tour. But I love what I do, so thank God you love it. Just to keep going.
Gosh, I mean, I was going to say you've achieved so much already, but what's left? But you've already told me so much. But
Oh.
I mean, how do you feel now about people in the beginning who said you didn't have the staying power? Do you think, hey, just look at me now?
Well, I guess everybody has to second guess, or not everybody, but a lot of people who don't do research on, artists or where they want to go or what they've done and whatnot. This whole teen thing that kind of overtook the world over the past year or two. It's been crazy, and there's been a lot of lazy journalism out there. You take time to listen to a record, to watch us do our live performances, noticing different sounds, techniques, whatever. Everybody's different, and it's just a matter of time. I think it's starting now, even until everyone realizes how different we all are, and everybody's path is going to go in different directions, and it'll be interesting to see where all that goes. But I'm really excited. It's all about just continuing to explore my creativity and seeing where it goes.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you mentioned journalism, and people are just constantly interested in everything you do. How have you reacted to the rumors about linking you and Enrique?
Me and Enrique, I think he's a really, really sweet guy. He's actually, I mean, you expect a good-looking guy like that to be, cocky or vain or whatever, but, we've hung out a couple of times, and he's so down to earth, and he's just a sweet guy, really supportive and fun. He's really fun. So I have nothing but good things to say about him. Right now, my schedule's so compact. It's like my schedule is my boyfriend, my career.
Well,
basically.
definitely. I can't see a space in there for anyone else.
Right,
At the
but
moment.
it's my main focus. It's my main priority, and everything else basically comes second, except of course for friends and family, which I definitely have to make time for. It's so important to me that I do. So
yeah.
it's a crazy lifestyle.
How do you cope with being a sex symbol and constantly being sort of unshown? How do your sort of parents deal with that?
My mom, she's incredible. She's always been really, really supportive, incredibly supportive of my dream as a really little girl, till supporting it even now, and bearing with me through all the gossip. She hears sometimes secondhand in like a tabloid. One of my grandma will call her. She said, "Did Christina really do this?" And my mom's like, "No, she didn't." Everybody wants to spread everything, and it's hard for a mom sometimes. So she couldn't be even more supportive, which is so good to have that kind of love behind me. So.
Yeah, absolutely. One of your titles was "What a Girl Wants." What does a girl want? What does Christina Aguilera want?
Well, Christina Aguilera right now wants kind of some free time. You know what I mean? No, I mean, I try to get it as much as possible, but just some normal basic things. I don't have my driver's license yet, and I'm so ready to get my own car. I'm actually right now moving into my own place for the first. Well, no, I've had a couple apartments in New York, but I'm settling into Los Angeles right now, and I'm really excited. Just getting some normal things right now. Besides all the chaos of my schedule, but I keep it going.
Absolutely. I mean, is the music industry as ruthless as people say? I mean, they try and pit you against sort of Britney and the others out there. How do you deal with that?
Everybody has something to say. Everybody has a different opinion, a different voice, a different, negative comments to say. Even, it's just all sparked from I don't know what. But, you just have to be able to stay strong throughout all of it and know in your heart what's true, what's false. It so is important to me to keep the old friends that I had before who were with me regardless of all the success, because those are the people that are going to stick around, no matter what, along with my family. So, having a good, strong grounding base behind me, remembering always where I came from and that it could be gone tomorrow. So, remembering all that and trying to stay in touch with the person that I always was before, not getting lost in all the hype and the chaos and the real superficiality of the music business. So it's crazy, but try to keep my head on straight.
Absolutely. I think you are.
Thank
Has
you.
there been a sort of a highlight to your career so far? Something that's really blown you away?
Oh, I'm sorry, they just told me this is the last question?
Okay.
Okay.
What's been the highlight of your career so far? What's really blown you away?
Whew, the highlight of my career. It's so hard to pinpoint that, at this point. Gosh, it's been such a whirlwind this year. There have been so many. Being able to perform for the President of the United States of America, for the Christmas special, the Super Bowl halftime, touring with TLC was an incredible experience. Can't wait to be doing it now this summer. And of course, winning that Grammy was pretty amazing as well. So, I mean, that was probably a huge highlight to date, just because it was something just completely thrown in my face out of the clear blue, something completely unexpected, no speech prepared, just thrilled, just a thrill. And I'll be for years to come just so excited about it.
Well,
still walking around.
congratulations. It's been lovely
Thank
to
you.
speak to you.
Nice talking to you too.
And I'm going to be out at the World Music Awards, so maybe catch up with you there.
Cool. Thanks, Antonia.
Take care, Christina.
Bye.
Bye.